Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel. Today I thought I would show you guys some of my outdoor aquariums, or not outdoor, but they're in a garage. And yeah, let's get right into it. So this is the current state of the my small little fish room here. As you can see, I don't have a lot of space to work with. But I've managed to squeeze in 2 rack systems of aquariums here, and I thought I would go over them one by one and show you what kind of things I'm keeping at the moment. So if we start off over here, hopefully you can see these guys because they're awesome. This is a very interesting species of tetra. It's part of the Hyphessobrycon family. Their full name is Hyphessobrycon negodagua, I think is how you pronounce it. And I recently acquired these guys on an auction, and I'm very pleased with them. Apart from this little guy here, he's not doing too well, but he still eats and he can somewhat move around. And this guy also has one eye, and that's one eye too little in my opinion. But anyways, I got a really good deal on these guys. They were bred in Denmark. And yeah, they look great. As you can see, that's a very colorful male back there. He's very feisty. I'm trying to yeah, I'm just quarantining them at the moment alongside these guys here, the CW51s. But I've seen people communally breeding tetras like this, and maybe I'll get lucky and get some fry. But anyways, if you have any like tips on either the Hyphessobrycons here or the new pandas here, feel free to write in the comments. It was very difficult to find any information on these guys, and they look kind of beat up from the from being in a bag for a long time. But hopefully they'll heal up. They haven't been eating that much for me yet. I think they're a bit stressed still. But anyways, feel free to comment anything you know about these guys, because I really like them. But there's just not a lot of information out there. So anyways, that's their tank. I'm very pleased with how it looks for like a quarantine tank, I guess. It's not the most useful, but I like to have my tanks being a bit pretty at least. Moving down, here we just got some Ancistrus grow outs. I tried crossing some snow whites with some normal longfins, and this is the result. As you can see, most of them are short fin normals, and I will try to cross the longfin normals with each other and see what I get. I also got a normal snow white female to breed with my snow white male, and they produced some snow white fry in the meantime. So that's basically this tank. I also have a small little fry up here at the surface. It's probably impossible for you guys to see him on the camera, but yeah, that's a very interesting little species, which we'll talk about more about in a bit. But anyways, I will continue by showing this little tank here. This is also just a grow out of some Melanotaenia boesemani from Lake Aytinjo. And these are my fry, and I've lost the parents due to a terrible accident with fertilizer. And but luckily I got these 5 guys here, and hopefully I can get them to spawn and get my numbers up again. And they share their tank with like a mix of small community fish. We got some small killies here, Epiplatis dageti, and also this is one of my favorite fish of all time. Let's see if my camera wants to focus. Not really, but that's also a type of killifish. It belongs to the Plataplochilus genus, but it hasn't been described. It's called Plataplochilus species Gem 2020, and I got them from a killifish expert, and she has plenty of different varieties, but this was the one I got some eggs from her from, and I hatched only one this summer because I I kind of panicked when I got the eggs because this guy had hatched, and then I just dumped them in a tank, and I think the shrimp ate the eggs, or some snails maybe, I don't know. But I got some new eggs from these guys, as you can see. Very nice little container here. And you probably will be able to see the eggs on the bottom here. Some shaky camera work, but I think you get the gist of it. Maybe I will do a over the top view like this. And there's a fungus egg over there, which I will have to remove after this video. But as you can see, this guy here is almost at the point where it can hatch. So I'm really excited about getting a larger group of these guys. Anyways, there's also some very fat Corydoras here. These are trilineatus, and they breed a bit for me, but not as much as I've hoped. As you can see, that female was absolutely enormous. Let's see if we get a peek on her again. Not really, but yeah, they're back there. And I just they spawn in these yarn mobs, and I collect eggs. Yeah, I think they're pretty good at eating their own eggs. That's why I'm not getting too many. But yeah, continuing on. Here we got a real special fish, in my opinion. These are just small guys, and I will have to move them soon into a larger tank before they start fighting each other. But I don't know if you can see, but there's a small tail sticking out of a L236 RB line super white. I think I will put on some footage of them when they're out and eating, because they were fed recently, and there's already some food that they have that they haven't eaten, so I won't feed them more. But they're all over here, and I think I have 11 of them, and I got a pretty good deal on them from a local I think friend at this point. But anyways, they're super nice, good quality. Maybe you can see this guy back here if I zoom in. They're really white and nice, very striking pattern, and I really like them. Continuing upwards, we have a tank of more Corydoras, and also this is my breeder female. As you can see, there she is. It's difficult to talk and film at the same time. I'm very limited in that aspect. But they're pretty nice. I got them for a good deal, and I've had my first clutch. I think the male ate most of them because they're very skittish actually compared to other Ancistrus that I've bred. And he usually likes to eat his own eggs. I think he's behind the pump as well there. You won't be able to see him. But anyways, there's some Corydoras in here, Corydoras panda. And also a recently acquired pair of Apistogramma, what are we called now again? Apistogramma kullanderi, yes. And you can look up pictures on Google on those guys. They're really cool and very rare, and I got them for a good price. So I thought I would invest, so to say. And finally, we have the absolutely worst looking tank. There's just a lot of moss and some anubias and things like that. It's basically a retirement home for my CPDs here. Yeah, this guy is not doing too great, but they can live out their lives in here. I think I will move in a breeding pair of L134s here. I have a male and a female that I know like each other, so I'm gonna try to breed them in in not a cuddly setup, but just a pair, and see how that goes. And yeah, these tanks are like really budget friendly. It's just a Hamburg Matten filter, and I have both a small pump and an air-driven lift-up tube here. And yeah, I like to have yeah, to double up on everything, so that if one thing were to go bad, I have another pump to circulate the water. And speaking of reliability, we have these temperature controllers. I don't think you will be able to see the LED display here. Usually that will mess up on YouTube, but these are the Inkbird 306As, and yeah, it's just a really nice thing to have. Makes me sleep a lot better at night knowing that my tanks won't overheat. But actually, they have killed some fish for me, because if they continuously heat for a certain period and the heater doesn't turn off, the controller will turn it off even though the temperature isn't over the set temperature. And when I was away on vacation, I lost 2 tanks with very expensive fish due to it being very cold out here in the garage. So that sucked, but I learned a lot. I now keep a small room heater, and that does the trick. But yeah, I also have this newly set up system down here. You won't be able to see anything because it's not a lot of space down here. Very ambitious to put another aquarium here, but yeah, you can't waste any space in this place here. There's in this tank here, you won't be able to see anything, but I'm trying a method of breeding celestial pearl Danios, where the eggs get laid in theory in this little container here, and then I have an airlift tube that hopefully will deliver the eggs into this box here. And I just set this up so there's no eggs, and but hopefully I will get some soon. In this tank here, with the white yarn, I have a small group of Corydoras habrosus, and I will try to breed them in here. They weren't really spawning for me in the other tank. I think the snails ate all the eggs, so I will try it out this way. But anyways, to summarize, this is my fish room, and I would be very grateful if you guys would leave some comments on what you think, and also if you have some information on these 2 species in this tank here, feel free to comment. I really love these tetras. They are very active, very colorful, and they just look great in this type of tank. So anyways, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of my 7 tanks now. I'm really proud of what I've accomplished out here. I really like the simplicity of things. I rarely have to do any work here. The Hamburg Matten filters take care of all of it. And yeah, I just enjoy picking some eggs from the Corydoras and seeing things grow, and it's just really satisfying. But if you have any ideas on how to improve the system out here, or like any input at all, just comment it in the comments down below, and also leave a like in this video. I've heard that YouTubers say that that helps out a lot, so let's try that, and yeah, have a nice rest of your day. Bye.